Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. Had I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back in with another episode of the Malaga Save here on my channel, episode number 7 I believe. We are currently still in December, however it's just training, but I didn't want to go past the new development that we've got just finished without showing you guys. So let me get into the gameplay and we will see who's finished their development. Right, so here we go. We can see Miranda's now a right winger. I did retrain him to be a right winger. Yeah, I know. Stupid because I've just retrained him to be a cam. He does go up by 1 though. What we will change him to is... I kind of want to buff his passing just because it's quite poor at the moment. But also his shooting's very poor. So I think we'll have him on the inverted winger for now. We also have Paulinho completing his training to become a right winger. He's now a 70. For him, I think wide playmaker would be the play, and I think Scassi also finishes his. Goes up to a 72. He is 32 years old though, so I wouldn't imagine he's got loads of growth left in him. Even though it does say there it's only 20 weeks until he does grow again, so maybe there's a chance that he will grow again, so we'll put him on that just to see. So yeah, like I said, obviously we had quite a bad episode last episode. We did get the sim loss, then a draw against Ibar that should have been a win, and then we got scammed. But we're not going to talk about that anymore. We're just going to move on to this episode. We are going into January. We will have a couple sim games. I think I want to play the cup game. I don't know, I might do all of January depending on how things are going. I am also going to start looking, while I'm off camera doing all of this, I'm going to start looking for some new targets, and then I'll share those with you guys. So let me get all of that underway and I'll get back to you guys. A lot of stuff popping up. Bossy Fan says he is fit to play, which is nice to know. Gassama's been recalled and Kufre have also been recalled, so losing 2 players there. Not really surprised because we didn't really care too much about them. We've got some more scout reports. We actually don't have any space to call anyone up though, so before we get into these, let's go ahead and take a look at the youth setup and see if there's anybody that needs to be dropped out. If they're below 80 potential, I will drop them out. So like Xavier Ruiz here, 77 potential. We don't want to keep him about right now. So we've got 1 space. Not a lot. There are a couple other players in here that look like they could be getting dropped out at some point. However, not to be quite yet. Anyway, anyone particularly special in here? This man can play a lot of positions and is 94. I know there's another one in the Spanish one who signed first. Yeah, he's a 93. 69 there is going to get dropped out. 69 is going to get dropped out there. He can go 81, 88 and 94. They can all stay in there for now. Let me delete those emails real quick. Yeah, so we do unfortunately have a game to start off against 4th place. Not unfortunately have a game to start off the episode. Unfortunately we have a game to start off January instead of making signings. I've got a couple guys scouting currently. As for the team, I think things are going to stay how they are for now, to be honest. Yeah, so Gassama and Kufre have gone back to their partner teams. It's going to be another tough game for us. We've had a run of tough fixtures. Ibar Leganés are now Alcacon. Romero now trying to get back. The man does get in behind him. Can he hold him off? It's a bad volley in the end, so we get a let off really. Enriquez it. Got that. Oh, not far from Gortler actually. Good attempt. Finding a lot of teams starting to drop off against us, so it is giving the likes of Gortler. Why has that just done that? The man didn't lock onto the ball, so instead Pay Burns ends up just sprinting up the pitch. That's got to be a foul. They actually weren't going to give anything. Luckily, Romero does recover first, but I don't know how they weren't going to give anything there. Bossoufiane breaking through on goal now, though. One-on-one with the keeps, and Bossoufiane is going to finish it off. He is very good at making those runs. However, a lot of the time it's very difficult to find him on them because they're quite wide runs when he cuts back in. As you can see, he's quite near the byline, but he does have the pace to get past the men. It is a good strike in the end. So we do take a 1-0 win with Bossoufiane. He's found his shooting boots a little bit recently as well. 7 goals now for him. 1-0 up for us away from home. Going to go out wide here. Romero needs to recover. Oh, doesn't quite. Extra ball over. However, this one goes straight at Danny Martin. Bossoufiane now out wide. Can he switch that one to Gyro? Oh, he swings it. Oh, Gyro almost nicks it, but it just deflects off of him, unfortunately. Bossoufiane runs there has kind of made things difficult for me. That's a very acrobatic clearance. That should be half-time. It is half-time. Well, we've managed to hang on to our lead. It's not been the cleanest of games, I'll be honest. But we have managed to hang on at least.
Well, they've given him too much space.
Good cross to Antonio at near post. He doesn't quite get a connection on it though. It's going to be a very difficult angle if he did get a connection on it. But he doesn't get any connection on it. We're going to be able to roll that one through to Antonin though. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. It's just a little bit too close. I'm going to whip this one into the back post. Going to Gortler, which I wouldn't imagine. Oh, he does win the header, actually. I was about to say I wouldn't imagine he will win the header, but he does. And Gwene tries to nick it back immediately. Can't quite. We need to stop him from going out wide there. He does. And it goes through to Antonin again. And Antonin's going to double our lead. Lurking in that space like he does so well from time to time. Not been doing it a lot, but he's doing it better. Lurking in that space. And manages to roll off of his man to go through on goal. As you can see here, look, they split. Antonin starts making the run early, and the defender cannot get back across quick enough. Antonin slots past the keeper for the 2-0 lead for Malaga. Antonin to Bossoufiane. They are spread out here. They're going to go across. Bossoufiane has the run on goal, hits the post. Can Raymond win the header? He can't. Gwene should be able to win that tackle though. Very well. Antonin can't roll past his man. Unlucky from Bossoufiane there. Should really be 3-0 up. However, he gets unlucky. Thought he was going to look for the man on the wing out there. Instead, he goes down this wing. Romero once again is all over his man. They are pressing high now though. Mayano out here now.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill.
That's not a foul. Ah, they're pressing us very, very high. Ah, Scassi doesn't win that one, but Gortler does win that one at least. Pressing us very high. Our front line is quite tired, so we're going to make some changes here. It's going to be Chavarria coming on. And I think as well, I'm going to give Miranda a chance to play on this wing. My whole bench is unhappy, which I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's due to results. Danny Martin should... What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I thought Martin was going to get that. However, for some reason, it ended up going to Romero and he chests it down. Bossoufiane trying to pressure Belvis here. Victor Gomez wins it, and again.
Brazilians to shut them
Now
down.
Bossi should be able to break. But it's that high press once again. They're really pressing us now, and they're going to get a goal for it as well.
And he does. He's thrown it.
And it's a scam goal once again. Every time we concede, it's the same kind of fucking goal. Deflection off of Ongwene. Just look at that. That's so undeserved. But that goes down as his goal. But we had the header our last couple of episodes ago. I think it was the Ongwene header, wasn't it? Where he headed it literally completely in the back of the net, basically. His man then headed it up into the bar and it went in, and that went down as as an own goal. This game makes no sense to me. They were pressing high, so they probably do deserve the goal. However, I don't know. We deserve. I feel like we deserve the clean sheet in this one, personally. I genuinely have not tried to play this like a baby and just like hold on to our lead. I genuinely haven't. I'm really trying to find an avenue for another goal. But they're sat deep and then they spring out. As soon as I get to my midfield, they spring out. I mean, I'm holding my hands up there. A lot of other teams would play it baby. I'm not trying to play it like a baby there to get the points. I'll take the points, but there literally just wasn't avenues for me passing. There, like, literally wasn't avenues for me to find the attack. Brandon Thomas's wage demands. I literally tried to offer him, as you can see there, Romero is out for 4 weeks. I tried to offer him a contract, and he doesn't want. What? Oh, do you know what? Fine. Brandon Thomas, you can just leave. I literally tried to offer him a contract. He came to me, said he was unhappy. I tried to offer him a contract, and it told me, no, he wants to leave. So, whatever. If he wants to leave, he can leave. I don't mind. So we got a bunch more training before anything. If any scout reports or anything comes through, then I will let you guys know. Boss, just want to say, I suppose I took a chance talking to you, but it seems like you're ready to listen. Why is there? I respect that, and things seem to have improved lately. I can tell you it's much happier in the dressing room. Glad you came and talked to me, Jerome. Good leadership qualities. Yeah, so anyway, we'll do the training, and then we will see what happens, basically. We might be getting straight back into another game. Yeah, so no scout reports for anything back. We have a game against a team that currently sit just above us in the table. So I guess I probably should play this one. Oh, I have to remove Romero though. I don't understand now why it lets you go into the game. Yeah, so we have a game against Gihon now. I did say I wasn't going to play all these games, but considering we're now in 10th and they're sat in 9th, I feel like we probably should play it out. We seem to be coming up against a lot of this kind of resistance right now. Most of our goals do come from the counter-attack because we're coming up against 2 banks of 4, sitting back, 2 strikers, like primarily, just sitting back, moving side to side. Kind of makes it impossible to attack. And they press our midfielders like this, hoping that they'll make a mistake. However, we do get the counter now. Can we chip that through to Bossi? We can. Oh, he just doesn't quite get the contact on it. So we put this one in. Antonin at the near post. Gets the head on it, and we're going to hit the post. We're all over them right now, to be honest. Like, we really probably should be leading this game. Be struggling to make those passes. Oh my god, Nguene's just got absolutely sat down there. I mean, I've got no words for that, to be honest. I've got no words for that. We've been literally all over them, had all of the attempts, but they get one and score. Probably beating the last team, Alcacon, was a surprise. So, beating another team that's been flying high will definitely be a surprise. Again, asking defenders to make challenges. No one responds. This is just the kind of ball we have to keep playing because it keeps working. Oh, so close, but the keeper gets a good hand to it. Ah, it's deflected again. Oh, Jimenez, you should win that. Well, to be honest, I think we've had the better of the game so far, but once again, we've come up against an absolute stonewall of a goalkeeper. I want to look at the match facts. I mean, yeah, look at that. 7 shots from us. How can they have an XG of 1.6 from 2 shots? We've had 7 shots. And, like, have we had a lot off target? No, 4 on target. Sorry, that was probably really loud, but I'm very frustrated right now. And they scored that. Yeah, we're going to take an L in this one. I mean, if they're scoring those and we've had 7 shots from basically close in, 4 shots on target from close in for sure, and they've all been saved, but we can't save those. We just don't stand a chance. I think we could try 100 attempts on goal, and we're going to struggle to score any of them. Besides from that one. No, I want you to pick it up. Alright, or don't pick it up then. Right, Bosnian halves the deficit. I don't know, I just don't feel confident though, man. I just really don't. I'm trying to keep my head in this one, but like, it's really, really difficult when you just feel like everything's going against you right now. We do manage to nick that one. And then Bosnian, he's really got his shooting boots on again recently. We seem to constantly have one goal scorer that's like on top form. It was Antonin, then it was Gyro, now it's Bosnian. That's where you're most dangerous.
Now can they make something happen?
Oh, good power at the near post, but it's saved again. Unlikely it was going to go in from there, but you had to give it a go, didn't you? Good header from Jerome, but it's grabbed by the goalkeeper. It does, finds Gortler. Gortler to Gyro. Gyro's not got a lot of stamina, but he has got pace on his side still. Oh, strikes it, but it's straight down the throat of the keeper. Come on, ref, you're taking the piss a bit now, aren't you?
Pablo Perez.
You're just trying to give them another goal.
It's a good-looking ball in behind.
Yeah, he definitely is trying to give them another goal.
It had to be. And there it is, the final whistle.
I think we're very unlucky there, to be honest. Just not our day in front of goal. I mean, we were all over him, but Cellular literally... I don't know how many saves he made. They only had 3 shots and they scored 2, man. It's just like... It's just sickening, isn't it? We made 0 saves through Danny Martin. They made 7. It's just those games. They're just the ones that break your heart. Oh, anyway. Hopefully soon we get some of these through. Sturgio is a player that I know grows very well and is decent. So he is someone I'm very interested in. But obviously, we're trying to keep things Spanish. We've got Pep Chavarria, which will get quite confusing, who's a left back. Because Kufre's left, I think it probably would be in our best interest to bring in just an extra rotation. And we also have Alejandro Frances, or Francis, who's a very fast player. However, he is quite small. I wanted to check to see actually what his jumping was. He does have 74 jumping. So maybe he won't be too bad. I think we need to replace Pay Burns. But yeah, we got a bunch of training to do before anything happens. So let's do this training and then I'll probably look at those players on the transfer list after the last couple of scout reports finish. As much as I do still kind of want a run in the Copa de España. I'm kind of now maybe thinking we should probably prioritize the league, considering we're struggling so much in it. As for these, Gourmet's 5.5, so we definitely don't have the money for him right now. They don't want to sell Sturgio, so I think the play would be go in for Alejandro Frances here and see what we can get him for. They want 3.1. I'm going to offer them 2.8. Let's see what they say. They want Raymond Enriquez. I don't think I want to give them Enriquez. Could give you like Ishmael and 2 million. How about that? They want 4 without Raymond. That's never going to happen. I literally just don't have the money. Does it have to do this? Like, realistically, does it have to do that? It's so annoying. We'll offer them 3. As There's no way I'm going up to 4.2. Like, do you have to do that? Really? Like, is it necessary to put all these extra numbers in? You just don't. I'll go 3.2. That's probably the highest I'm going to go. I'm happy with 3.2. So let's see. Hopefully he doesn't have super high wage demands, because if he does, then we're probably in trouble. He's only on 2.6 at the moment. 70k sign on. See what they say about that. They're happy with that. So yeah, we're going to have a new centre back signed for the team. We don't have a lot of money now, though, or literally no money whatsoever. But that will see Pay Burns drop out of the team, and we're going to bring Franco straight in. So now we've got pace on each side. He's showing great potential as well. We got pace on each side of Escassi now, which makes me feel slightly more positive about that. We are going to put him on ball playing defender training straight away, because he's not the greatest there. We're going to play this match in the Copa de España. However, we are going to make a few changes. We've got a offer for Raymond Enriquez with a player swapping the other way. It's a 66 rated cam though, so it's not someone I'm going to be particularly interested in. 3.9, no, we want 4.4. Yeah, I'm not really interested. A lot of people wanting to sign Raymond Enriquez right now. Hey, why not? Let's try it. Straight swap. See what they say. No, they're not interested. Well, I'm not really interested in signing him and selling him, to be honest. So that's alright with me. More training. Romero is back from his injury, which is nice to see. Still nothing happening. As I said, my manager rating's through the floor right now. We've got board assessment. I'm sure they're going to be talking about South American players again. And yet no one actually gives a shit. We're going to sim this game again because I don't really have any interest in playing it. We do win. Oh, we scored in the first 3 minutes through Bosufian. And that's basically all that happens. Did they even do anything this game? Apparently we only had 30% possession, but somehow we walk away with a 1-0 victory. Well, we win the game, so that's something at least. Why is my manager rating going down for winning a game, lads? Like, come on. Can we have some sense here? Probably because I'm not getting promoted this season. Anyway, bunch more training to do, and then we'll see what else happens. We're probably just going to end up finishing January now, to be honest, because there's not really any reason not to. There's only one game left. Last game of the episode here. It's going to be another quick sim game for me personally. We'll see how it goes. We do win 3-1. We actually only conceded in the 90th minute. And that's a hat-trick from... what's my man's name? Gyro. There we go. So we'll probably give him an inform for that, to be honest. We are sat in 10th place still. We are still only 5 points away from Alcacon in 6th. So, like, playoffs definitely isn't out of reach for us. If we can put a good run together, get a couple games where we get a few wins. We've got 2 now on sim games, so, like, I don't know. I still feel like we definitely still have an opportunity to fight for some form of promotion. Knowing how things have gone so far this season, though, we probably don't actually stand a chance of getting promoted, but we'll try. We have to at least try and push for it, you know what I mean? We've got a couple more guys on the list now for potential transfers. However, unless we make a sale, we are not going to be making a signing. There's interest for Xhaka. Unless any of them are available on loan, actually, because we could make a loan signing. So let's go and take a look at that. As you can see, I've added a lot of people. These two are both too important. Edgar I's only just joined. He's probably going out on loan there now. I wonder if they'll let Valentin go out now. What about... How tall is he? 5'9". Can defend, though. Why does he only have I think, oh, there you go, it's there now. He's got decent defending, it's not anything special. Same with, it's just slightly better than what we already have. I'm not willing to let him go out on loan, and not willing to let him go out on loan. So no, unfortunately, all the targets we have, unless we can get Xhaka in on loan, because they are talking about loaning him to Troyes, so we'll go basic loan for 1 year. Right, actually, yeah, short term, that makes sense, 6 months. Go 60-40. I want 70-30, we've got 65-35. I'm going to take 5% more. Well, never mind, we won't be getting Xhaka in on loan either then. So unless we make a sale, we will not be making a signing. Us making no more signings, only the one, which is not great. As I say that, Juve have decided to come in for Enriquez, 3.7. And they're not going to take it. So unfortunately, no signings are going to be made by us, which isn't the greatest. We get the one in with Franquez's signing, but yeah, not signing a midfielder, a little bit. Oh look, and of course someone at the end of the window comes in for Chavarria. We're just going to straight up reject that now because you're arseholes. Yeah, not the greatest. Let's take a look at the, I didn't mean to go here first. Let's take a look at the youth setup again, see if anyone else has dropped. We have got an 80 there, so he's going to go. Shimare. Estrada's going to go. Calderon's going to go, so we have space for these other players, and then Doye's going to go. No one looking good enough to call up yet either. Couple other lads, I mean, we're going to send him as well because he's dropping. So we do have space for some new boys to come through, so if anybody fancies it, there's not really any point in signing him. He can come in because he's 15. 88, yeah. 80, no. 94, yes. 90, yes. 94, yes. And we've now got a full squad again. We've got an 88 potential sat in there. That's the only thing that's important. Let's go take a look at those to round off this episode. It's probably aiming for us being in this division for another season. So we got Agustin Salinas here, 5-star, 4-star. He is has a defensive work rate, which I like to see. Good pace on him. Not great tackling on him though, which is strange considering he has defensive work rates. We're going to put a lot of these guys in to be defensive midfielders. We've got Mansour Senghor, which is a very interesting name. He's 3-star, 3-star. Not really got anything stand out about him, to be honest. We'll get him down to a central midfielder as the first thing that we do for him. We have Hamadou Saul. He is a 3-star, 3-star cam as well. He's got decent pace and agility and balance. Curve and long pass aren't bad either. Again, he'll go down to a central midfielder. Didn't check how tall these guys are actually. He's 6'2", so he'll be fine in there. We have Ibai Santana. He is a 5'10", 3-star, 4-star, high-low left winger and central midfielder. Not the fastest left winger you'll ever see. Technicals are quite poor as well. So we will definitely make sure we get him as a wide playmaker. Anyone else? We have Xavier Ruiz. He's a low though, so I'm already not a big fan of this guy, but we can train it at least. Very good agility on him. Pace isn't amazing. Good ball control and curve. He's already a striker, so what we will do is we will train him as a mobile striker, I think. Definitely need to train those work. Actually, no, what we need to do is we need to train those work rates, so whatever's going to train him on work rates first, we'll put him as a poacher. Then, lastly, we have Ricardo Escobar, 5-star, 3-star, medium, low. Got very high dribbling, incredible agility at 86 and 80 balance. He looks like, oh my god. Great ball control, curve dribbling, free kick accuracy and volleys. Ricardo Escobar looks like he could be a very good player. We just need to make sure we get that work rate up. So we'll put him on poacher first, but already his dribbling looks incredible. Ricardo Escobar is definitely a name I've got written down in my head. But yeah, so we finished the episode in 10th place. Like I said, 5 points, off of Alcacon in 6th. So we're not out of a race for a playoff spot for sure. Next episode we have 4 games here, as you can see. We're going to try and get through as many of these as quickly as we can coming into it. I think we're probably still going to struggle because we didn't get that central defensive midfielder in. I'll quickly scroll through the team. We are going to have a Gyro inform coming off of this one, and I can't remember who scored in the first game. I'll have to review it and then let you know who gets the inform in the next game. But Gyro could be going up to an 83 and an 84 now in terms of form chart. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. This is a very topsy-turvy series so far. I kind of like it, I kind of hate it. The games are very frustrating, but I'm enjoying playing them at least. Or, well, not enjoying playing them, but enjoying playing the career mode at least. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification button to get updated when the next one comes out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends comment.